Container store hack you didn't know. When choosing drawer organizers, there is a built-in measuring system on the shelves to help you plan out exactly which drawer organizers you need. Now you know. Your stove filter needs cleaning. Here's the fastest way to clean them using Ecolab Scientific Clean Citrus Degreaser. Simply place them in the sink and spray them with the degreaser. Let it sit for a minute and the built-up grease will slide right off with a rinse. While it dries, clean the surrounding areas on your hood. This degreaser smells amazing and is so easy to use. Cleaning the shower can be a very daunting task, but Ecolab's Scientific Clean Foaming Bathroom Cleaner helps make the job easier. Just spray the solution on your tile and the foam begins to break down the dirt and grime. It works fast, but won't scratch or deteriorate your surfaces. It's also an all-purpose cleaner, so it can be used to clean your sinks, hardware, and even countertops. As a housekeeper, I love when products are this versatile.
I think I like when it rains. You told me to go to the light. And what it's like to feel your pain. Now I'm okay if you're alright.
Five moving tips for your next move. Pack an essentials box so when you get to your new home, you'll immediately have toilet paper, soap, snacks, and scissors. Make sure you load it very last. Next, use wardrobe boxes so you can easily place hanging clothes in your new closet. Color code your boxes by room by using colored tape. This will help to ensure boxes are placed in the right room. You can even use extra labels to write the contents of the box. Use this special tape for fragile boxes. Lastly, if it's within your budget, hiring movers Don't make your next move harder by not purging beforehand. I'm moving to Seattle and I am so determined to not move with things I no longer want. So I'm starting with my closet and getting rid of everything I no longer wear. Next is my kitchen. I don't use the majority of these cups, so they have to go. I also threw away all expired food and foods I won't use anymore. I took this opportunity to match up all my pot lids and get rid of the ones that don't have a match. It's also a good idea to throw out all those fast food condiment packets and utensils because I'm never going to use them. I'm no longer using a lot of these whiteboards, and I'd also like to donate some books. And sadly, I'm getting rid of my piano because I just don't play anymore. In total, I removed 6 bags and boxes of items and dropped off the good stuff at my local homeless shelter.
A boo ba doo ba doo boo boo ba doo. A doo ba doo ba doo. A doo ba doo ba doo doo doo. A doo ba doo ba doo. A doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo. A doo ba doo ba doo. A doo ba doo ba doo ba doo. A doo ba doo ba doo. Doo ba doo ba doo. A doo 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 doo. A doo ba doo ba doo. A doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo. A doo ba doo ba doo 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 ba doo.
7 years ago, I moved back to California to start a cleaning and organizing business, and this week I'm moving to Seattle, Washington. California has been such a place of growth, transformation, and adventure for me, from going door to door with flyers to start my business, landing my first big organizing project, to going viral on TikTok in 2020. I've lived through many chapters in just 7 years. When I started my business, I didn't know it would lead me to such an amazing platform with over 1 million people watching me clean and organize. And for you, I'm beyond grateful. I'm also grateful for all the families who have allowed me into their homes and touch and move all of their things. As a California native, this will always be my home, but Seattle is where I found love, and not to mention a little more affordability. I hope you'll continue to follow me on this journey and stick around to learn how a professional organizer packs up and moves out of state. Stay tuned.
She on it, good love in the morning. Get on top my cojones, I pleasure you for the moment. This don't come with no warranty, you want it but can't afford it. My world is different than yours, your opinion of me is glorified.
I'm a professional organizer, and here are the answers to the questions I get the most. Who buys the containers? Is it you or your client? I ask the client what their budget is for the project and then go to the store, purchase containers, and the client reimburses me for everything I bought. Or sometimes the client purchases things online themselves. How much does it cost on average for all the containers? There is a wide range depending on the area being organized. Pantries on average cost about $1,200, and small bathrooms like this one around $200. How long does it take to organize? Every project is completely different. Pantries and closets can take 1 to 2 days, while bathrooms can take just 4 hours. How much do you charge for organizing? I charge between $50 to $80 an hour, depending on the distance traveled and the ability to film for social media. Mind you, I have 7 years of professional experience. I live in Southern California, and my rates are comparable to the average cost for my area. I hope this helps. I'm a professional organizer, but the truth is my fridge is just not as organized as I'd like it to be. Food often gets forgot about in the back, and there's no real system or categories. So let's change that. I'm using OXO's refrigerator organization line and giving my fridge a good clean before adding organizers. On the top shelf, I'm placing a shelf riser, 2 small bins, and a beverage mat. I'm adding an under shelf drawer, The middle shelf will be for eggs and dairy, so I'm using a few more storage trays and an egg bin. The middle drawer will be just for meats, and the remaining bottom half of the fridge is for fruits and veggies. I'm emptying the strawberries and cherries into these bins as they are the most reach-for fridge items. The beverage mat makes it really easy to grab a drink and see how many is left. I love that I can keep my cheeses separate in their own little drawer, and the deep bins make it so easy to store and find things in the very back. This system was so easy to put together and is customizable for any fridge. The last thing was to add my custom printed labels, and here it is, all organized. I'm so impressed with how easy and efficient OXO's system is. I'll be much better at not allowing food to get wasted, and it will be so much easier to manage inventory because now I can see everything I have. I'm a professional organizer, and today I'm organizing this playroom for 4 homeschooled kids. In a room this cluttered, the first thing to do is clear the space. So I'm picking up as much as I can off the floor and sorting items into temporary categories. I'm placing toys in one section, crafts in another, and learning materials near Mom's desk, which will be organized at another time. I'm moving the craft table to the corner and setting crafting supplies there. Because there are so many stuffed animals taking up space here, we decided it would be best if those were moved to the kids' bedrooms. These gray bins will be used for sorting toys, but we will be purchasing different bins for permanent storage. And these larger storage units are just not the most functional, so we're replacing them with another storage system. And here we are on day 2. Mom did a great job purging some toys and building the new cabinets, so now it's time to finalize our placements. We purchased 50 of the same clear bins to store toys and crafts, and I'm continuing to further break down categories and put them into their new bins. I'm also moving things around to decide where things will fit best. So although I'm placing things in certain areas, it does not mean this is where they will stay. For a room this dynamic and with so many categories, things will get shifted around until we work through what fits best. The drawers in these cabinets were so perfect for loose craft supplies that the kids could easily access themselves, while the remainder of the crafting materials will be stored in the closet to only be accessed by an adult. These taller cabinets are being moved to behind Mom's desk to store her learning and teaching materials and are being replaced by some cube storage. Our primary goal is to organize the kids' toys and crafts, so Mom will be saving her desk organization for another time. Before I put everything away, I am applying new labels. In the first cube storage, I am leaving the top half open for larger toys and placing toys in bins on the bottom half. The second cube storage is for crafts and Legos. In the cabinets, we are placing more narrow categories of toys. The first and second cabinets have smaller toys and game boards. The third cabinet is for puzzles and card games. And the last cabinet is for crafting sets, paper, activity books, and stickers. The craft table has some shelves on the side, so we're using clear OXO containers to store more craft supplies. We decided to move the Lego table outside and use the drawers underneath to store water toys, bubbles, and other outdoor activities. The last thing to do was move in the new desk, and here is the room all complete. I am so pleased with how this room came together. It took a total of 2 days for me and 1 extra day for Mom, and the only thing left is to place a second cube storage on the left side of the closet. I hope you love it as much as I do.